Alrighty, everyone. It's time to get the show started. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready, boss. Lights on, camera rolling, and tummy full.
Oh, tummy full? You've got me curious now. What did you have for breakfast? Well, never mind. Tell me later. We need to get started.
Sure thing, boss.
Well, let's cue Rich in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited that you are joining me for today's episode. Our Bible story today is about this guy who had this terrible disease. But wait till you see what happens to him. Of course, we have Naz and Raz, we have Dusty and Feather, Bob and Enzo are here, we have the What's It and the Brain Teaser. We're gonna have so much fun today on the show. Are you ready? Let's get in the zone. Well, hello everyone and welcome to the show. My name is Rich Aguilera and I'm so excited that you're joining me today. The title of our episode today is kind of interesting because it says, Time to Pray. Oh, that's cool. Of course, praying is very important because that's the opportunity that we get every single day to talk to God. But what is the story about? We're going to get to it in a few moments. As always, though, we start off with a brain teaser. This stretches out our brain, gets it ready to learn, gets it ready to enjoy the show. And of course, the cool thing is, you guys send these in. And I'm so excited to get the one today from Zachary in Los Banos, California. Are you ready? Here we go. What has one eye but cannot see? Whoa. What has one eye but cannot see? All right. Zachary is definitely making us think. Thank you so much for sending that in. Of course, if you have a brain teaser that you would like to share on the show, we would surely love to share it with everyone. So please send it in by going to our website at kidsbiblezone.com. And you will see a form right there to submit your brain teasers. So please do that because I just love getting those and sharing them with everyone all over the world. Cool. All right, well, let's keep going now because it's time to check out our hidden animal for today. So I'm going to show you a photograph of an animal and it's hidden in plain sight. So this is a natural scene, of course, and your job is to spot the animal that is hidden. All right, are you ready? Because today's is kind of interesting. Here we go, check it out. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see 3 cats, but that's not the one that we're looking for. There's something else in this picture. I'll give you another moment to see if you can find it. Looking. Alrighty, it's time to reveal the answer. Were you able to spot the 4th cat? Yeah, that's right there. Yep. Oh, I know at first we just see those 3 black cats and they're like, oh, okay. But there was that 4th one hidden on the side there. Cool. All right, good job spotting it. And of course, we'll have another one next time we get together in our next episode. All right, well, let's keep going now because it's time to check out the Bible story for today. And of course, in order to do that, we've got to start off by checking out the KBZ News.
Hello everyone, welcome to KBC News. My name is Amaria, and in the breaking news today, we are getting reports of a Bible story unfolding at this time. KBC News has sent a reporter into the field about this developing Bible story. Zebedee, can you tell us where you are right now?
Hello, Maria. As you can see right now, I am here by this beautiful lake.
Yes, I can see that this is a very beautiful lake, but I don't see anything happening.
That is true, Maria. At this moment, there is nothing happening here.
I see. Can you tell us why you are there then? We thought there was a Bible story unfolding there right now.
Well, that's sort of true, Amaria. You see, part of our diligent reporting requires us to do a lot of investigating.
Yes, that is true.
Yes, well, part of our investigative work uncovered some very interesting information this week, Amaria. Information that I think our viewers will be very interested in hearing.
I see. You have me very curious, Zebedee. Please tell us what you have found out.
Yes, well, we have been carefully following a story we hear about a leper that has been traveling all over Judea.
Leopard?
Not a leopard, a leper.
A leper?
That's right, a leper, a person with the disease leprosy.
Ah, okay, leprosy. I see. So what about this man?
Well, one of our sources in the city said this man had left the area where leopards are supposed to stay, and he's been walking all over the place.
Wait, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Leprosy is extremely contagious. Why is he walking around, Zebedee? He might contaminate someone.
That is true, Amalia. That is a risk. But we have heard that he is extremely determined to find someone, and that someone is Jesus.
I see. So why does he so urgently need to find Jesus, Zebedee? What does he want?
Amalia, this leper man heard that Jesus is walking around, visiting towns all over Judea, healing people with all kinds of sicknesses, including leprosy.
Ah, I see where this is going, Zebedee.
I'm sure you do, Amalia. This man is very interested in seeing if he can find this man Jesus and ask him to heal him as well.
That would be very nice.
Yes, but Jesus is on the move a lot. He teaches all over the place, from town to town, and it has become very hard to track where he might be teaching and healing next.
I see, but I take it you are there for a reason then.
Our source just spoke to someone who spoke to someone that was passing a leper colony.
And?
Well, there appears to be very reliable information, Amalia, that Jesus will be arriving here himself to this lakeside very soon. So the story is that we just heard that the leper is on his way here as well. We are going to be here to see if they meet up.
Wow, got it, Zebedee. That would be wonderful. Well, thank you for your excellent reporting. We look forward to you continue reporting on this developing Bible story. This is Amaria reporting from KBZ News. We'll see you next time.
Hey, boss, that sure looks like a nice place for a lakeside picnic.
Yes, you're right, it does. Speaking of picnic, you started saying something about breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. Yeah, boss. It was good. But now I'm looking forward to lunch. It's going to be awesome, boss.
Wait a second, lunch too? What was for breakfast?
Oh, I had an amazing fruit salad with extra mangoes.
Oh, I love mangoes.
Do your kids love to read? Well, reading is definitely a great way to help connect them with Jesus. I've written several books, and I'd like to share one with you, Firewalkers, from our Bible Time Adventure series. It's about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but it's their story told from the point of view of a couple of kids that were there. I'd like to give you a free copy of that, so please go to our website at kidsbiblezone.com and click on Free Book Offer. Check it out, read it. Maybe you'll want to buy the whole series. Thank you for reading.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roz, and this is Naz, and we're so happy to see you again.
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm super excited that the kids are joining us today because look at this amazing place that we found today's hidden Bible verse scroll.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the top most amazing places in the world to visit, Naz. This is Machu Picchu in the mountains of Peru.
That's right. What an amazing view, too. And it's so cool that this lost city was found in this overgrown jungle just over 100 years ago.
Yeah, I read that the local indigenous people knew it was there, but apparently nobody else.
Yeah, it was like a giant secret in the mountains.
So cool. Now the secret is out, and millions of people come here every year.
True, but it sure is an amazing place to find today's scroll.
Yeah, and it also goes with an amazing verse that we have for the kids today with our Bible story.
Yep, that's true. And it even reminds me of this place because before, this was a quiet place that no one knew about.
Right, let's learn the verse, then the kids will know what we're talking about.
True. Kids, repeat after me now. Jesus often withdrew
Jesus often withdrew
to lonely places and prayed.
to lonely places and prayed.
Luke 5:16.
Luke 5:16. Yep, you're right. It would be like coming up here 100 years ago to pray. No one was here.
Very true. And that's what we should do every day. Find a little quiet place and spend time with God.
Let's do it.
Sign me up. But I guess right now we need to head out to look for the next hidden Bible verse scroll.
We'll see you next time, kids. Bye.
Well, right now I'm on the island of Oahu along the north shore here at Turtle Cove. And as you can probably imagine just from the name of the place, we're gonna try to see some turtles. And I already see some right behind me there where there's a little crowd of people forming. The turtles come onto the shore to take some sun, take some nap, So we're gonna go check out the turtles in a moment, but first of all, of course, let's check out today's Bible story. Now, leprosy was this disease that happened a lot during the Bible times. It was this disease that would affect your skin, and it was very contagious. So everybody was terrified when somebody else got the disease. And so what happens is, if you got this disease, the priest would have to check you out. He was kind of like the doctor or something. And if you had it, you had to leave. Literally, go live outside of town. You had to be far away from others. And when you walked around, you actually also had to call out, unclean, unclean. Wow, can you imagine that? Having to tell everybody around, unclean, when you just wanted to walk around. That's so sad. In our story, there was a leper. That's a person with leprosy. And he had heard about Jesus. And he had heard about what Jesus was doing. And he's like, I've got to see him. I've got to see him. I believe in Jesus. He can heal me. I believe in Jesus. Where can I find him? But because he had leprosy, he couldn't travel to the cities. He couldn't go where the crowds were. So he decided that he would go from small town to small town, staying on the small roads till he finally found Jesus teaching by a lake. And he was so excited, he started to approach him. Unclean, unclean. He probably even forgot that he had the disease because he was so excited that he had found Jesus. But of course the people saw him and they started running away and getting away from him and being upset at him. But Jesus didn't move. Jesus stayed right there until the leper came to his feet and told him, Lord, I know you can heal me if you choose to. And Jesus said, I will. Be healed. Right there on the spot, he healed him, and he was brand new. His skin was just amazingly clear again. And he told him, stand up and go see the priest and show him that you are now clean. Wow. And then one last thing he said before he left, don't tell anyone. Of course, the leper left to go see the priest, but he was so excited, he totally forgot to not tell everybody. He told everybody. Everybody was aware, and now everybody was trying to find Jesus. And the story that we're talking about today is about that particular point. So many people were out to find Jesus. They were so excited to try to see if he can heal them as well. But Jesus also needed time to recover, to rest, to have quiet time, to worship Jesus, to worship God, and to pray to him, kind of like charging his batteries. Praying gave him the power and the wisdom to be able to continue to go on and make good decisions. And of course, we all need to spend time every single day praying to God. Leads me to our special phrase, which is, I worship God in my daily quiet prayer time. It's important for every single one of us to have a daily quiet prayer time. All right, turtle's probably still over there on the beach. Let's go get a little closer and take a look. Well, that one right there definitely made it right onto the beach. Wow, that was pretty cool to see those turtles right in their habitat. You know, we can spend quiet time with God anywhere. I've been hundreds of feet under the ground in a cave. God hears us there. And I've been in the middle of a rainforest in the middle of Cambodia, and God hears us there. I've been alone, swimming in the ocean, surrounded by turtles, checking out God's amazing creatures, and God hears us there as well. Remember, make time every single day, quiet time, to be with him. All right, we should probably go and see what Dusty and Feather are up to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from the jungles, forests, woodlands, and mountains, we're so glad you're here. Welcome to the Dusty and Feather Show!
Hello, all you jungle people, and welcome to the show.
Yes, and everyone else too, hello and welcome to all of you. We're so glad that you're joining us here on the show.
Right, my name is Dusty, and this here is Feather, and we're your awesome hosts for the next hour.
Next hour, Dusty, our show is only about 4 minutes long.
4 minutes, really? That's it? The whole show? With the shout-outs and the who am I and the game and everything and all the animals?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Huh, wow, that's the best 4 minutes of the day.
I'll have to agree with you there, which means it's time for the first part, the shout-outs.
I love shout-outs. I'll go first, Feather. We'd like to send out the first giant shout-out to Liam B. in Wellington, Florida.
Greetings to you and thank you for watching. Our next shout out today goes to none other than Ashlyn M. in Chico, California.
Awesome! And our third shout out crosses the entire country again and goes back to Florida. It goes to Caden R. in Ormond Beach, Florida. Hello to you, and we're so glad you're watching.
Yes, that we are. So many cool kids to say hello to, Dusty.
Yeah, maybe we should do 327 shout outs every episode, Feather.
The 4 minutes, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh, by the way, kids, if you want to be given a shout out here on the show, we would love to do it. It's easy. Just go to our website at kidsbiblezone.com and fill out the form.
Awesome. I can't wait to get those.
Which means it's time to play Who Am I?
Exactly. Good pivot, Dusty. It is now time to play our favorite game where we think of a Bible character and then we give you 3 amazing clues to see if you can figure out who it is.
Yes, and if you can't figure out, we'll give you 327 more clues.
Yeah, not really, but here we go with clue number 1. I was from Moab.
Yeah, not Utah, by the way.
Right, thank you. Dusty, would you like to give clue number 2?
Oh, yes, I do, Feather. Kids, my husband's name was Elimelech.
Nice, alrighty, good clue. I can tell the kids are thinking and thinking.
Yeah, and some of them probably already know who it is.
Very true, but it is time for the 3rd and final clue. This person was a widow, which means her husband died.
Yeah, okay, Feather, the clues are all out, and apparently we're not going to give them the other 327, so it is time to reveal the answer.
Right, okay, so the answer is Naomi.
Naomi! Good job, kids. I wonder how many even knew that from the first clue.
Yeah, I wonder. There sure are some smart kids out there that know their Bibles.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I love knowing my Bible.
Yep, me too. But Dusty, I'm happy to say that it's now time to go visit today's creature.
Yay! I love this part. Let's go. It's the Saiga antelope.
The Saiga antelope.
It's one of the most unusual antelopes out there.
Yeah, they definitely have a unique looking thing going on there.
Feather, you may be referring to their nose, which I have to admit is a little unusual compared to what we're used to seeing on an antelope.
Yeah, just a little.
Feather, it is believed that their nose is quite amazing because they live in very dry, dusty, semi-desert part of the Central Asian continent. And their nose serves them well by filtering out all of the dust that they may not want to be breathing.
Wow, that is actually pretty cool. And you know what, Dusty? They're actually smaller than what I thought they would be.
Excellent observation, Feather. Most think that they're the size of a typical deer or antelope, but in reality, they're more like the size of a goat. And they're pretty quick, too.
Oh, you mean like running?
Yep, they can run almost 50 miles an hour.
Whoa, well, that is a quick antelope.
Yeah, somebody must have said nachos.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Maybe we should go get some nachos.
Now you're talking. Kids, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I've decided that after the show today, I'm heading to the store. Mangoes sound amazing right about now.
Oh boy, sounds good, boss. I'll go with you. I need some more for supper.
Well, supper too? What are you having?
Oh, I'm taking some mango salsa over to Dusty and Feather's house to put on the nachos.
Hello everyone, I really hope you're being blessed by our show today. You know, we produce this show because we know it's necessary to reach kids all over the world. But we are a viewer-supported program, which means we need your help. That way, we can continue making more and we can keep reaching farther and farther into the world so that millions of kids everywhere can learn about Jesus. Would you be willing to help us to become one of our supporters? If you feel that God might be calling you to do this, please go to our website at kidsbiblezone.com and click on support. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Break It Down with Bob and Enzo, where we seamlessly break down the action in today's Bible story. I'm Bob, and this is Enzo.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Bob. So good to be here again.
That's for sure. We're sure glad that our viewers are here watching, too.
Today's Bible story was so nice. I just love it when Jesus would heal people and make them whole again.
Couldn't agree with you more, Enzo.
We don't hear too much about leprosy nowadays, do we, Bob?
We don't, Enzo. Fortunately, modern science and medicine has figured out how to cure that with antibiotic, but it sure was a problem during Jesus' time.
Right, and it's so sad that people had to stay away and basically live away from their family and friends forever, Bob.
Exactly, rough stuff. Okay, Enzo, it looks like we have a caller on the line. Hello there, thanks for calling into the show. You are on the air.
Hi there. Why did Jesus tell the leper to go see the priest after he was healed?
Oh, that's a great question, Bob.
No doubt, Enzo. And it's true, Jesus did tell him to go see the priest afterward, but there is a reason for that.
That's right, Bob. Jesus not only healed him, but he helped him to do the next thing he needed to do after being healed.
Right, Enzo. So basically, during this time in history, if a person had leprosy, they had to move out of their home and be away from their family and everyone.
Right, but if they were cured, this is the good part, Bob.
Right, if they were cured, they could move back into their home and be with their families again, but they first had to go see the local priest and show him that he was healed before moving back in.
Wow, that must have been such a happy day, Bob. Can you imagine that man going back home and knocking on the door of his own house? Hey everyone, it's Dad. He's healed. Bob, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
You said it, Enzo. I might need to get a tissue paper after the show. That's deep stuff.
I can totally see why people all over the place would have been looking everywhere for Jesus. He's so awesome.
For sure. I'm so glad that Jesus is with us always.
Yeah, Bob, and when we pray and worship him every day, he promises to be with us every day.
Right. Jesus did the same. He also spent time every day praying to God, his Father.
We should do that every day too, Bob. Praying and spending time with God.
You said it, Enzo. Ideally in a nice quiet place so that we can really focus on God.
Sometimes life gets a little noisy, Bob.
I know what you mean. Which is why we really have to make extra effort to set aside some time every day, and maybe even in a special place every day, so that we can have some quiet time alone with God.
And I'm pretty sure God loves that time too, Bob.
Absolutely. Plus, that quiet time really helps me a lot, Enzo. Every morning, it just helps me get the day off to the right start.
I love that time too. And Bob, I know a lot of people get really busy, especially in the morning. But even if it's just a couple of minutes, it really makes a wonderful difference.
It's the perfect way to start the day.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we have another caller on the line. Hello and welcome to Break It Down. You are on the air.
Hi there. Can you tell me how much a haircut and shampoo costs?
Sorry, I believe you have the wrong number, which means it's time for us to go now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Bob and Enzo, for breaking it down for us. Of course, now it's time to move on to our game show time, which means I am about to ask you 5 whole questions about stuff that we talked about today, and your job is to shout out the answers as loud as you can. Are you ready? Here we go with question number 1. What is the name of the disease that the man in the Bible story had? That's right, leprosy. Whoa. All right, let's check out question number 2. Our special phrase today says that we should have quiet prayer time how often? That's right, daily. Awesome. All right, let's check out question number 3. Who did Jesus send the leper to go see after he was healed? That's right, the priest. Cool. All right, let's check out question number 4. What kind of sea creature did I swim with today? That's right, a sea turtle. That was awesome. All right, let's check out our final question, number 5. About how many miles per hour can a saiga antelope run? That's That's right, about 50 miles an hour. Whoa, those guys are speedy. All right, good job, everyone. I'm sure you did great. Of course, next up, it's time to check out the Brain Teaser Reveal. Ooh, this was a good one, sent to us, of course, by Zachary in Los Banos, California. Let's read it one last time to see if you can get it. Here we go. What has one eye but cannot see? The answer is a needle. Yep, has a little eye that you thread through. Oh, all right. Thank you, Zachary, for sending that in. Very cool. Remember, if you'd like to share one on the show, please go to our website at kidsbiblezone.com and you'll see a form right there. Well, next up, it's time for the What's It? What was that thing that we saw last time we were together? And remember, it's something in nature, something God made, super zoomed in. Your job was to see if you can figure out what it could be. So I'll show it to you one last time here before I reveal the answer. Ready? Take a look. Ah, that's right. I remember now. Whoa, what is that thing? All right, time to reveal the answer. That, believe it or not, is the tongue of a snail. Wow. All right, that was as hard as they come. Whew. All right, of course, we have another What's It for you that you have until the next episode to figure out. Take a look. Wow, okay. Interesting. This almost seems familiar. What could this be? All right, of course, I will reveal, like I said, in the next episode what that What's It is. Of course, next up, it's time for Sum It Up. Sum It Up means that we're going to talk about the two most important things that we talked about in our episode today. And the first thing is our Bible verse. That's right. Are you ready? We are going to repeat it together. Here we go. Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Luke 5:16. Ooh, that's awesome. And we need to do the same thing. All right, the second important thing that we want to make sure we remember is our special phrase. That's right. Let's also repeat that one together. Here we go. I worship God in my daily quiet prayer time. Awesome. We definitely want to do that, all of us. Of course, our show time together is ending now, so let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for the story today. We each need to be encouraged to make sure that we spend time worshiping and talking with you. Help us to find a little quiet prayer time every single day. We love you. In your wonderful and beautiful name I pray. Amen. And now, as we finish up our episode together, it's time to be amazed by our Creator God. We'll see you next time.